In our next video, I'm going to be talking about argument formation. Before we can really cover that effectively, we need to talk about the base of argument formation, and that is the effective use of sources. So you have to build your argument on solid facts or evidence. This is a base that cannot be skipped over. And I really like to emphasize that even the most well-expressed, reasonable opinions, if they're not supported by fact, they're not going to persuade anyone. And so you have to put that work in. So this means that you have to conduct research. You need to have the evidence to support whatever claim you are making. Evidence provides support, credibility, credence, all of these things that you need in order to convince others. So your goal is to look for examples, then since these will support the validity or truth of a statement. So the whole point is to gather convincing evidence to win over your audience to your ideas. But where can you find this convincing evidence? While you may have trained yourself to use internet search engines or Wikipedia, these are not the best places to look for great evidence. You will find evidence, but it won't necessarily be something that you can confidently say or argue that it is credible. So what you will find if you do a general search or a Wikipedia search is an overload of information, but it might be the wrong type and not reliable. So in this course, the best place to look for convincing evidence is in your assigned reading. It's why I have assigned it to you. So that is where you start. And if you feel that you need to understand something a little better, maybe have a little bit more context, that's where something like Wikipedia can help you, because it gets you kind of started on things, finding things. And so I'm not saying that a general internet search or Wikipedia can't be useful to you as a part of research, but they are not the evidence that you provide. And so I also like to say that you should start at your assigned reading, but if you need to find more information on a person or event, then go ahead and you need to seek out reliable sources. And I suggest that you use the campus library for that. You can go physically into one of the campus libraries, but you also have access online. And so I suggest you use the campus library website. And there's a link to that in the Getting Started module of this course. So really think about that as far as argument formation is important, and that really strong foundation needs to be there in the form of solid evidence. And so that's what that research process is going to provide.